it's Manny Pacquiao. No, it's the hook. That's just it. Sobrang ganda ng analogy, hindi hook na ganon, but yung hook. The step one of the script framework. If you have a great hook, it will literally carry your content to become a winning content. If marunong ka kung paano gumawa. Cool? So, you want a proof that just learning the hook can turn your business upside down? Kasi minsan, ganun eh. Kahit sabihin ko sa inyo, but if you do not see someone who has done it, medyo mahirap paniwalaan. So that's the reason why it's very important. Kaya nga, it's not impossible until it was broken. I don't know. So meron kasi isang speed record before, I don't know, 60s. Parang a human being can only run as fast as, I don't know, 20 kilometers per hour. I'm just making up numbers. And then, there was one person in one specific race that was able to break that record 23 kilometers per hour because I lack a better term. You know what? On the succeeding years, naging 24, 25, 26, 27. Only because there's one person who broke it first. So that's the reason why I want to show this case study to you, to show you that if this person is capable of doing and turning her business upside down only because of hook, maybe this is my urge and pledge or my cry to you that please use this on your business. Cool? So her name is Chai Humilla, and check what she has to say after discovering hook.
Hi, I am Chai Tabunaway Humilla. I am the owner of Her Choice PH. It is a cosmetics and skincare brand. Ang struggle talaga namin is yung reach namin. Sobrang baba ng views namin. Maganda naman yung products namin, pero konti lang ang pumapansin kasi nga pangit pala yung ginagawa naming structure on how we present our product. And incorporated the learnings I learned during the bootcamp. Grabe. Alam nyo ba, yung reach namin, tumatama na kami ng 1 million views, and isipin nyo na lang yung conversion nyon. Before, pag nagpe-present kami ng product, hello, I am Chai, I am selling soap. Ngayon, hindi na. Alam ko na kung paano gumawa at gamitin yung hook.
Dating ABS-CBN reporter, ngayon, nagbebenta na lang ng sabon? Hi, I am Chai, and let's talk about this reporter.
In business, visibility is credibility. So, kailangan matutunan mo how to brand yourself, to present yourself, para mas magkaroon ka ng credibility. Now, when you have credibility, people will trust you. And then they will buy no matter what products you will sell because they trust you na.
Do you agree with Chai? Palakpakan natin si Chai. Chai was one of those people who religiously used the hook format. And guess what? It turned her business upside down. Doon sa 4.1 million views na ginawa niya, she was selling something there. And won't you agree na if may yellow basket doon and somebody was targeted, is higher chance that that person would buy? Especially if the product that she was presenting is ginagamit mo. And you know what's so good about TikTok? Bakit sobrang lakas nila? It's because the friction is so low. 2 clicks. Like, say for example, nakalagay ka na ng details mo. Nakabili na ba kayo sa TikTok shop? Fuck, crazy. Like, 2 clicks lang. So easy to buy. Pro tip, if you're a business owner and if your delivery method in your business has so much friction, maybe that's the reason why people are not buying. So let's say, for example, if you're a course creator, yung checkout, manual pa ilalagay, that potentially kills conversion. So let's say, for example, yung e-com mo, papunta sa GCash. So that kills conversion. So you have to find a way to lessen the friction ng product mo and when you deliver it. That is one of the winning formula that you can have for your business. Cool? Learning so far? So, another one of my student is si Michael Padayao. So, I will not check this out. So, he was one of those people who really learned just like you. And then guess what? Michael Padayao was able to build his franchising business. You know Pablinks? Yes, Pablinks. his barbershop. He was now able to build his, what do you call this? Barbershop, parang running 60 na. So when I met him, around 10 pa lang sila. He leveraged social media sa brand niya. Like yung mismong, palagi kong nakikita bro, baka ano kanya na. Just shaking hands with his client na bumili ng franchise, that piques curiosity. Again, do not judge yourself just because only 500 people watch it. Maybe those 500 people, 300 of them are qualified. So much so that I was qualified watching him na nag-franchise ako ng business niya. So yun, franchise kami, siya, kilala si Dane Grospe? And me, Real Talk Darbs. In Murato, it's called Publing's Premiere, opening this December. Shameless plug. So, I'm telling this to you because my student applies the teaching that I taught him, ako mismo na-convert niya. So meaning that you could also apply the same structure to your business and do not mind the view so much. Write this down, depth, not width. Ano ibig sabihin nun, Kuya Darbs? Hindi ko din alam. Depth, not width. It doesn't matter kahit isa lang ang followers ko. Basta si Elon Musk. You get the point now? Meron ka ngang 5 million followers, pero lahat naman yun bashers. It's just waiting for you to fail. Meron ka ngang 10,000 followers, but all of those people are cheering for you to win. I choose the 10,000 every time. Depth, not width. And that's the reason why, my friends, we teach creators how to create. Our company's mission is to create creators that influence transformation. Kasi even you as business owners have the capability of creating content. And each content that you should produce should bring value to your audience. Cool? Okay. Now, before I send you on a break, there's one challenge. Ask me what? Before you can create a great hook, you need to learn how to generate a great topic. That's one of the prerequisites for you to generate a great hook. You have to learn how to think of a great topic. So, me loving you so much, I thought about that in advance, and that's the reason why I included it here. Because that was my challenge as well before. I know the concept of a hook. It's just that I don't know how to create one because I don't know how to create a great topic. So, here are my topic generation tips. Tip number 1. Your topic should be interesting and relatable. Write it down there. The topic should be interesting, and take note of the word relatable. Basically, aligns with what your audience cares about. Guys, please do not make the mistake of targeting everyone. That's wrong. Kasi you're just wasting a lot of time. For business owners, you have to talk to your dream customers. And that's one of the reasons bakit may challenge kanina na sinabi na ang daming inquiries pero hindi qualified. Maybe because you're not talking directly to your dream clients. So how can you talk with your dream clients? Now, if you're a person who's earning 200,000 pesos per month, this might be the investment that you might need to look out for. In-ads mo yon. So ako, na 199 lang ang in-earn ko per month, hindi ako interested dito. But if I'm someone who's qualified, I would be interested. So basically, you're creating friction so that you would get quality leads. So, topic generation tips. Number 1, interesting and relatable. Again, let's create an example. So, when you generate a topic, you have to have 3 categories before creating a hook. Unang-una, you have to identify your niche. So I believe everybody knows what a niche is, right? For those of people who's not yet familiar, a niche is your parang category. So a niche is real estate, restaurant, beauty, which industry you're in. Right? I'm sorry? Yeah, your field. So, like say for example, the niche, your business is in real estate. So you write down real estate. And then, the topic. So ang topic is how to increase property value. Don't mistake this as a hook. Most people, the topic, yun na din yung hook nila. That's the reason why sobrang hirap gumawa ng bagong hook. Because we think that this is already a hook. The topic is already a hook. No, it's wrong. This is just a guide for you to create a great hook. Guys, kanina pa ako nagre-remind. Please, mute your phones because it's distracting. Okay lang ba yon? Can you please check your phone right now and make sure it's in mute? Okay, I will give you 30 seconds to check that. Ready, begin. Check your phones now and please make sure yung katabi mo, pa-check mo sa kanya. Check mo yung phone mo, please. Laging sold out agad at ito ang reason bakit it's the best. Pansin niyo yung pacing ko? Hindi ko binasa na, this milk tea is so good, palaging sold out agad. At ito ang reason bakit it's the best. Ha? So, make sure, pag nagsasabi kayo ng hook, you have to have energy. Maybe that's one of the reasons as well bakit hindi pinapansin ang content na ginagawa mo or pinapagawa mo. It's because walang energy. So it has to be, this milk tea is so good, palaging sold out agad. At ito ang dahilan bakit it's the best. Let's find out. Cool? Learning so far? Yes. Okay. Now, though I taught you something, there's one problem. The problem is, in generating topic, it's exhausting. Sobra. Sobrang hirap mag-isip ng magandang topic para magawan mo ng magandang hook. Bakit ko nasabi to? Kasi problema ko yan. And won't you agree na generating a topic is also very difficult for you? Tama ba? Taas ang kamay if you agree. Now, this would only exist if you don't have a formula. Guys, is it okay if I over-deliver? Parang mahina. Okay guys, meron akong tinatawag na unlimited topic formula. How many of you want to steal the exact viral topic formula we actually use for our 8-figure business and content? Sino dito may gusto nito? Taas ang kamay. Yung hindi tumaas, tingnan nyo ha, hindi natin bibigyan yan. Joke. Okay guys, we usually charge, the value of this is 20,000 pesos. But we're not charging you with that. We will be giving it away for free! Happy ba kayo?
That's what I'm
Step 2, value. Anong purpose? Nico na hindi mahilig sa pink. Shoutout sa'yo. Angelique, thank you very much. Maraming salamat. Si iPhone. Sana iyan mo yung ano mo. Yun ba pinangalan sa'yo ng nanay mo, iPhone? Si Mikmik, thank you very much, si Mikmik. Si Ems na, Oy, Darwin, bakit tatlo kayo dyan? Nagbayad ka ba? Joke. Madaya ka. Grace, thank you very much for turning on your camera. Krisha, thank you very much for turning on your camera. Sino pa ba mga nandito? Maraming salamat. Marami ba tao sa labas? May mga sumasaya. Wait lang. Saan na ba yung ano ko? Clicker ko. Nandun ba yung clicker ko? Krisa, pa-check. Parang naiwan ko ata. Anyway, so who amongst you here was able to get a lot of value when it comes to hook? Anybody wants to bless this room and give us your greatest takeaway? Mic runners, please. Ano yung pinaka-greatest takeaway nyo sa hook? Raise your hand, please. Share your knowledge naman. Yun. Madam. Si Madam met. I'm so glad I met you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Nice to meet you po.
So, introduce yourself, Met.
Yes, I'm Met Mendoza.
Hi, Met.
Hi, everyone. So the greatest takeaway is it should solve a problem. That's it po.
Palakpakan natin. Short, sweet, and concise. I love it. It means that you were able to learn a lot of things. Sino pa gustong mag-share and why it was your greatest takeaway? Jen, let's go ahead. Gusto ko yung smile ni Jen. Jen, let's go.
Hi, I'm Jen.
Hi, Jen.
My greatest takeaway about the topic hook is that the negativity really sells. It doesn't need to be your entire video to be negative, but the hook, you can use negativity on the hook.
Yes, palakpakan natin si Jen. Word of warning lang, wag nating spam. So actually, marami kasing types of hook. So negative spin, that's what I call negative spin. Meron ding positive spin. Sulat nyo yan. Negative spin, positive spin. Meron ding how to spin. So paano mo gagawin? Meron ding experience spin. So there's a lot of types of hook. And usually ako ang ginagamit ko, if talagang walang-wala na, tapos gusto kong ibenta to, negative spin talaga ang ginagamit ko. Okay ba yun? Okay, cool. Let's now proceed with value. Step 2. So, guys, meron pa ba tao sa labas? Marami pang tao sa labas. Baka pwede natin silang papasukin na because I don't want them to miss this. This is very, very important. Uy, may naka-house creatives na. Palakpakan natin. Si Sir. Okay, let's go ahead and proceed with step 2. Step 2 is what? Wow. Malapit na magsabay. Ulit. Step 2 is? Step 1 is? Okay, cool. So step 2, value. Anong purpose ng value? So first, the purpose of the value is engage the viewers by providing educational content or entertainment. So, ibig sabihin, you can lean on two things. Either ang content mo would be educational or yung content mo would be entertaining. But there's one pro tip. You can also use the laugh or learn framework that blends both, which is what I call edutainment. Can you say that again? Edutainment. So, itong value part na to, this has the greatest risk of all. Because dito na yung part where most people slides off at hindi na sila nanonood. So, hook, mataas ang average na papanoorin nila yan because it's intriguing. The dangers if napapunta mo na sila sa second part, which is the step 2, kasi anong reason bakit natin sila gustong papuntahin sa value part? Para tumaas ang average watch time, AWT. Right? That's the reason why in a step-by-step process natin, we need to break down the process 5 to 7 seconds. Hook, value should be at least around 30 seconds kasi ito na yung meat ng content mo. So, the risks. So here are the risks that you need to understand. This is where the most viewers will stop watching. Understand that. So naging boring na. Or baka masyadong monotonous ang tone mo, or baka masyadong boring ang topic mo, or baka masyadong jargon. There's a lot of things. Now, pro tip to lessen the risk of them dropping. To enhance engagement, pwede mo siyang kunin through editing. Kaya sobrang importante ng editing. At sound effects and overlays. So you have to enhance the value part if in case hindi mo kayang edutainment. You have to enhance it through editing techniques, overlays, and sound effects. Take note of the word, editing techniques, overlays, and sound effects. Editing technique doesn't necessarily mean na sobrang ganda, mala Hollywood. Editing techniques only means that you know what clip to put at the right time to set an emotion. That's just it. Now, that's the second part. The third part is now what we call the payoff. So, anong purpose ng payoff? Ang purpose ng payoff is to deliver on the promise made by the hook, satisfying the viewer's curiosity. So, take note of this, my friend. Ito ang tatlong dahilan kung bakit ka iniiwan. Na-hook mo na sila. Tapos pag na-click na yun, okay, sige, iniwan ako eh. Guys, baka bili naman kayo ng siopaw ko. So, clickbait ka na. Hindi ka nag-deliver sa promise ng hook mo. So, pag nag-deliver ka ng promise ng hook mo, pag nagsabi ka ng hook, dapat i-commit mo yun sa dulo. Make sure that you deliver on the promise. You satisfy what you hook them in. That's one of the reasons bakit sobrang ganda ng hook mo, hype na hype ka sa hook mo, tapos hindi mo man lang sinatisfy sila. And that was the reason kung bakit every time na nagpo-post ka, bakit walang nanonood? Because you lose the audience trust. Because it's not worth it for them to watch your content. Cool? Okay, so ang purpose ng payoff is essential for closing the curiosity loop opened by the hook. Again, that's just it. Binuksan mo, dapat alam mo kung paano siya isara. Para buo ang storya. Sobrang pangit manood ng movie or ng story na walang ending. That's the reason why maraming nagbabash sa Game of Thrones. Sino fan ng Game of Thrones dito? Gusto niyo ba yung ending? No, hindi yung gusto. Okay, I would like to argue that Game of Thrones was not created to satisfy what you want. That's the reason why it was Game of Thrones. Because you didn't, parang hindi mo may expect ang ending. Tama? So, I believe they're just true to what they did. They're not meant to Fan ka ng Game of Thrones? Ay, hindi. Okay, sige. So, what I'm just saying is yun. Yun lang. Wala lang. Kasi nag-geek out din ako sa Game of Thrones and House of Dragons. Anyway, so, tips for success when you try to deliver your payoff. So, unang-una, you have to make sure that the payoff is compelling and answers the questions raised by the hook. Ito na yung sinabi ko kanina. Kung nagtanong ka, sagutin mo yung tanong mo. Kung 3 paraan, sabihin mo na 3 paraan. Huwag mo sabihin 4, huwag mo sabihin 2. 3 reasons ko bakit ka iniwan. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. You deliver on the promise that you made on the hook. Now, here's most people tends to make mistakes sa call to action. Kasi usually, ang value part, ang payoff part, CTA lang yan ang iniisip nila. And most people would think that a CTA is check the link below. Right? Follow for more. Tama? That's wrong. That's just part of the CTA. Okay, what's the 2 types of content? Value and? Okay, ulitin natin guys para sabay-sabay. Kunwari, alam natin. So what's 2 types of content? Correct. So, take note of this. Pag value content ang ginawa mo, your CTA should only be at max. If you like what you saw, please go ahead and follow. That's it. If yung content mo is for value, for personal brand. Why? Ask me why. May microphone ba tayo dito? Okay, para ng microphone. Ron, what if sabihin ko sa'yo na bibigyan kita ng 10,000 pesos, what do you feel?
Sure.
Tayo ka. Ron, what would you feel if I will give you 10,000 pesos?
More than happy.
Happy ka, di ba? Like, explain what you feel.
Surprised.
And then what else?
Grateful.
Grateful, happy.
Yeah.
What's your feeling towards me? Is it negative? Is it positive?
Overly positive.
Overly positive. Cool, right? Bigyan ko siya 10,000. Pero sa dulo, pagbigay ko na ng 10,000, ito, 10,000. Pero Ron, 1 year ako titira sa bahay nyo, ha?
Scam.
What do you feel aside from that?
Betrayed.
Betrayed? What else? What's emotion?
Yeah. Yes. Disappointed, of course.
Yes, exactly. Palakpakan natin si Ron. So, ito yung sinasabi ko that when it's a value content and you give value, you fucking just give value. Do not sell. Most of the time, yun ang nangyayari. Bibigyan mo sila ng value, tapos bibentahan mo sila sa dulo. If it is a value content. Now, the problem with that is, people will not respect your content kasi may kapalit. Gets? Kung magbibigay ka, magbigay ka. So ito nga yung sinasabi nila. When you're giving and you're expecting something in return, it's not giving, it's manipulating. Kasi hindi ka nagbibigay ng bukal sa puso mo, nagbibigay ka because you want something in return. So you're basically manipulating a person. This is on the value side. Okay? Value side to. Now, this is a total different thing if we are on the ad side. Sa ad side, you fucking sell the shit out of it. And make sure that the structure is to specifically speak with your target audience. Who amongst you here was targeted by my ads? Raise your hand. Okay, cool. And did you felt like I was talking to you? And it compelled you to check the link below. Right? Because my CTA has 3 parts. So first CTA, if it's an ad content, first is you have to make sure you put urgency. What if sinabi ko sa inyo, or sinabi ng teacher, guys, may assignment kayo ah. Okay, teacher, kailan namin i-submit? Submit nyo lang whenever you can. Do you think may magsasubmit sa akin ng assignment? So when you try to go CTA for your products, for your course, or I don't know, for real estate, pag walang urgency to buy, people will not take action. So you have to make sure to give urgency. You give bonus. So basically, for the first 10 person that would take action, I will be giving 100% discount. Wag naman. I would give 10% discount, 15% discount. That's it. And then, if it's an ad content, make sure to direct them. Check the link below for you to find out more about this product. And I will see you there. So yun yung parts of CTA. Scarcity. You have to make sure that it's scarce. You have to make sure that you give bonus. And you have to make sure to put them and tell them on the right direction. Kasi pag, okay guys, bili lang kayo, check the link below, thank you. That's the reason why sobrang daming natatarget ng ads mo. Pero bakit walang nagtitake masyado ng action? Because ang CTA mo, isa lang on the 3 parts of the CTA. Cool? Learning so far? Mahina ah. Learning so far? Yes. Isang bagsak? 2 bagsak? 3 bagsak? How are you feeling? Cool. So, ano nga yung 3 parts under the script? Step 1, Step 2, and Step 3? Okay. Pwede bang sabay-sabay? Step 1, Step 2, Step 3? Okay, cool. Guys, yung pagre-repeat na yan, pag uwi nyo, kahit natulog, oh, value payoff. At least alam nyo na paano ma-remember nyo na. So again, here in House Creatives, we walk the talk. So, with what I taught you, since yung tinuturo namin sa inyo, ginagawa namin, so we already have created a script. So, which is this? This is a sample script. So, step 1, hook. This is our hook. Kapag ba 6-packs abs ka na, bawal ka nang kumain ng chips. So this is applied on our product, which is Dr. Greens. Next, this is our value part. Itong value part na ito, dito na yung sinasabi natin that you have to mix both education and... Oy, mahina. Education and... So which is what we call edutainment. Kasi pag sasabihin ko lang to at I'm just educating them, for sure, bababa. And then, last but not the least, is what we call the payoff. Now, if you notice my payoff, ang CTA ko, sobrang raw. Because I purposely did that because I can post this as a value content and at the same time an ad content. That's the reason why hindi masyadong directed ang CTA. So who amongst you here wants to see how we created this content into a video? Raise your hand. Gusto niyo ba makita? Okay, let's go ahead and watch this. So we will break it down and this is how we delivered it.
Kapag ba may 6-pack abs ka na, bawal ka nang kumain ng chips.
Yan yung hook. Visual hook yan.
To start, paano nga ba magka-6 pack
Value.
abs? Now, this is according to health studies. Exercise at strength training is very important. Pero what's more important is yung food na kinakain mo. Commendable diet daw for you to get 6 packs abs is to limit. Number 1, excessive sodium or yung mga food na masyadong maalat. Oops, qualified ka kasi ikaw maasim lang. Number 2, huwag ka din kumain ng
Valutainment.
masyadong madaming sugar. Sobrang tamis na mga foods. And number 3, unhealthy fat. Mga pagkaing masyadong makukolesterol. Now, to answer the question kung bawal nga bang kumain ng chips kapag may 6-pack abs ka na, honestly, hindi naman bawal. It's just that alam lang natin ang limits sa chips. And more than that, we should also be mindful kung anong klaseng chips ang kinakain natin. Kaya kung gusto mo ng chips pero takot ka para sa abs mo, I understand, bro. Mag-Dr. Greens, crunchy veggie chips ka na rin. 0% ang kolesterol, totoong gulay pa to and packed with other healthy nutrients. And the best part, lasang chips lang din ito kaya masarap. Kaya naman hindi mo kailangang i-give up ang pagkain ng chips, lalo na kung Dr. Greens ang kinakain mo. Eat healthy chips so that your abs won't chip away.
Try mo. Ito yung flavor niya. Sarap. Parang parang kangkong.
Bibili ka ba ng Dr. Greens? Ay, parang mahina ah. So, did you like it? So basically guys, it was all because we were able to create a process. Because of the hook, value, payoff format, nakagawa kami ng script. And by the way, yung ginawa ko yung script na yon, very easy lang because I already have a format. So, one of the reasons bakit sobrang hirap magsulat kasi hindi mo alam paano magsimula. Right? Ano ba yung topic ko? Paano ako magbenta ng real estate? So now, you know that you need to find a topic generation. From that topic, you need to create a hook, and then value. It has to be valuetainment, and then payoff. You have to have CTA, and if it's a value content, it has to be just follow and do not oversell. That's it. That's one of the reasons bakit sobrang hirap mag-execute. It's not because we don't know what, it's not just because it's impossible to do, it's just that we don't know what to do. Cool? Okay. Let's now go ahead and proceed with another one. So, this is what I call an ad-like script. So, there's different types of script eh. Merong ASMR script, merong UGC type script, and merong unboxing script, and many more. So, we were able to find 4 types of script that works. 5 types of script that works. And one of those script is itong ad-like script. It looks like an ad, but it's not an ad. Confusing. Anyway, I wanted to show this to you just to prove a point. So, check this out. On the left side, papakita ko sa inyo yung video. On the right side, ipapakita ko sa inyo kung paano yung script. So basically, we created an ad-like script based from the writings. Kaya namin napakita yung video. Kaya sobrang dali i-shoot ng video kasi meron na kaming script. So this is how we did it. And I want you to follow the scripts.
Yo parents, nahihirapan ka bang pakainin ng gulay ang mga chikiting mo? Yung tipong parang may gera kapag may gulay sa lamesa kasi ayaw niya.
Ano din gusto?
O ikaw mismo, hindi hahaba ang buhay kasi ikaw mismo hindi kumakain ng gulay. Good thing there's Dr. Green's Crunchy Veggie Chips. This is chips pero it's made with 100% real vegetables. May sitaw, may sweet potato, purple sweet potato, carrots, at kalabasa. This is packed with nutrients, high in vegetable fibers, which is masarap. Pero sobrang sustansya. Best of both worlds. And it's also packed with vitamin C and E, plus 0% cholesterol pa. And no artificial preservatives pa. Hindi katulad ng ibang chips in the market na sobrang taas ng MSG at sobrang unhealthy. Kaya, get your Dr. Greens Veggie Chips. Veggie Magic, kids can't resist.
So,
Magbigay ka ng sample ng gulay.
Magic sarap.
sinad na lang namin yun. Again, valuetainment. So, would you believe that I only wrote the script for just 15 minutes. So pansin nyo itong naka-dark dito. These are just the things that I need to fill up because this is already a template. Which, okay lang bang mag-over-deliver? Ay, parang mahina. Guys, how many of you want to steal the exact plug-and-play script na ginamit ko doon that we actually use for our FB video ads? Sino gusto nun? Guys, we're charging this at 35,000 pesos because the potential of this is it could give us 3 times, 5 times, and 6 times ROAS. We're not charging you with this. We're giving it away for... Happy ba kayo? Mga nasa Zoom dyan, happy ba? Yan, thank you very much. Grabe naman. Sabi niya, hindi ko alam. Yes, super happy. Patingin ng mga mukhang happy. Vicente, hindi ka mukhang masaya. Vicente, mukha ka naman hindi happy eh. Bye, thank you very much, Cynthia. Mick, SM Carmen. SM talaga mga Seagulls. Tin, ayan, ramdam ko si Tin. Okay, cool. So, you might be asking paano siya makukuha. You will be able to receive this around 8 o'clock maximum tonight via email. Okay ba yun? So, don't worry, you will check your email. If you're not able to receive that, you can just go ahead and message us sa page namin so that we can assist you. Kasi, kadalasan sa inyo, hindi namin sinend. Mali lang ang email na sinend nyo. Tapos minsan kami pa nasisisi. Hindi daw namin binibigay. Ikaw naman yung tanga-tanga eh. Joke.
Yes, hello.
Minsan kasalanan ko. Kasalanan mo. Mali. Yung I mo, ginawa mong O. Diba? Okay. So, I wanted to again showcase how important it is to create a script sa video mo. Kasi, most probably, meron bang mga dito, insurance agents dito? Si Heidi. And some real estate agents for sure. And if you wanted to develop a personal brand, it's very important for you to have a script. Kasi ang problema, if you don't have a script, lalo na pag spontaneous ka, you may be able to create a good content pag sinut ka, but the problem with that is it's not consistent ang result. Kasi most probably, you don't have a compelling hook. Most probably, nagtatalak ka na lang pero it's not valuetainment. Either it's just very quick lang education, either it's just entertainment. And since wala kang script, wala ka masyadong maayos na CTA. And that's the reason why hindi nagpe-perform yung video, hit and miss. So, I want to introduce one specific case study. I don't know if you know him, si Migs. He is a financial advisor, and this is how it changed yung sa career niya or sa content niya when he discovered learning the structure of creating a script, which is, I just told you, or doon sa ibibigay ko sa inyo na process. What is your big... Check this out.
Hi, I'm Migs Flores. I'm a life coach and I'm also a business owner in the financial industry. Isa sa mga challenge that I actually encounter is that as a life coach, as someone from the financial industry, alam naman natin that best known beats best. People who are actually out there in the online world and people who are more known gets to have more inquiries and gets to have more traction. Kahit na gaano man kaganda yung content na inilalabas natin, pero kung wala namang nakakarinig at wala namang nakakakilala, talagang hindi siya ganun magiging effective. At yan yung challenge, I guess, that I had. Isa sa mga favorite ko na na-experience doon ay yung scripting. Kasi feeling ko, ang ganda naman ng mga nilalabas kong content, pero hindi ko alam paano siya panoorin ng tao. Kaya nung natutunan ko kung paano yung scripting at yung paano yung hook, including the implementation and execution of the said concepts, talagang alam mo, nakatulong ito sa akin. Right now, I would say that many of the content that I produce are actually trending. Minsan, nagdo 2 million, 3 million views pa nga tayo.
So, tapos ka na ba, Migs? O na-abrupt? So basically, I just wanted to let you know that when Migs was able to find the hack, kasi si Migs, mag-isip salita, and spontaneity ang weapon niya to battle procrastination. Kasi syempre, if you create a script, you need preparation. Minsan nakakatamad mag-prepare. But the problem with that is, yun nga, hindi hit and miss ang content. But because Migs was able to create a structure, especially on scripting, guys, before hindi siya nakaka-hit ng ganitong content. Sipin mo, if you're a financial advisor and you're out there and you always hit 3.3 million views, or at least sabihin na natin 100,000, 200,000 every time you post, most probably people would buy from you. Kasi ako, bumili ako ng insurance kay Don Soriano eh. Because I know him and I see him in my social media platforms. Ganun kalakas pag may personal brand ka. And maybe that's one of the reasons why when I created Sika, people bought because I already have an influence on people. So, if you're a business owner, I believe you're the best salesperson of your product. And who amongst you here would likely to buy a specific product if yung owner mismo nagbenta sa inyo? Ako, I would. Di ba, mostly, ay, nandyan yung may-ari. Di ba? Yung sinasabi. And mostly, we trust because this person is the owner, meaning he knows what he's saying. So I'm more likely to buy if it's the owner talking to me. So write this down. People don't buy from companies, they buy from personalities. So that's the reason it's very important for your product or your business to have a face. Kasi minsan, hindi na yung product mo yung binibili. Binibili siya dahil ikaw ang may-ari nun. Right? So that's the reason why Rosmar, that's the reason why Glenda, and other of my students was able to get like franchise. It's because they were able to develop a personal brand. Cool? Another one I wanted to see is, kilala niyo ba si RDR? So si RDR is one of my students. Batch 1 ko siya before. So si RDR, maganda yung content niya previously. Now, the only problem is, again, hit and miss because he doesn't know the script, the structure, at yung format. But because he was able to find out the SRE framework, he was able to really discover and, pansin nyo ba may time na parang biglang nag-boost yung content niya? Hindi ko sinasabing ako yon, pero sinasabi kong ako yon. Hindi, joke. Pero for sure, yung na-discover niya doon, he was able to get the framework and applied it. Yun ang pinakagusto kay RDR. Even if he knows a lot, but he listens and he executes fast. And that's one of the reasons bakit sobrang bilis niya. I think magto 2 million na siya ngayon. Dati, parang 100,000 pa lang siya. So ako yung pinakaunang influencer na in-interview niya before. So I said yes, and that's the reason why we're good friends. So I wanted you to check what he has to say.
Takeaway ko syempre yung pagdating sa Facebook format ng content creation. Yung pagdating sa header, sound design, VFX, SFX. Kulang yung binayad ko eh. Dapat mas malaki pa doon yung babayaran ko.
So, bakit ko sinabi sa inyo, bakit ang greatest takeaway ni RDR is yung Facebook format? So, write this down. When you're editing, there's 2 types of post. There's a post content and reels. Pansin nyo yun, may reels, tapos merong post lang. Hindi ko lang alam kung alam nyo yun. So I'm just talking specifically about Facebook. Guys, if you want to post sa reels na part, you have to make sure that your video is 90 seconds below. And make sure that the format is 1080 by 1920. Tama ba? Or 1920 by 1080? Hindi ko alam. Wait lang. I want to make sure. 1080 by 1920. 1080 by 1920. Yung landscape. If it's a reels. Okay? Saan mo to ilalagay? Sa editor. Sa editing app. So either CapCut or Premiere Pro. So ito, pag nag-video ka ng ganito, 1080 by 1350 na agad to. 1080 by 1920. Okay? That's for reels. That's for content na 90 seconds and below. CapCut or Premiere Pro. Maraming ibang editing platform. Pero usually what we use is CapCut and Premiere Pro. So, if you want to post long-form content, which is 90 seconds and above, do not post it on Reels. Kasi mapuputol yon the minute that it's 90 seconds. So, hindi na full context yun. So, you have to post it doon sa mismong post lang. Hindi sa Reels mo siya ilalagay. And pag ipopost mo siya sa mismong post, write this down, the format should be 1080 by 1350. 1080 by 1350. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? So, pag nag-post ka kasi ng landscape ng ganito, sobrang liit ng screen real estate nun. Kita ba? Focus ba dito ng camera? So like say for example ito, if you post like this, yung mo almost half kita. Excuse me. Bayan. Pansin mo? Than if I posted this at landscape. Pag landscape, kalahati lang siya. Yes yun na? So, it gives you a bigger screen real estate. Means na mas mapapansin ng content nyo. Guys, we're only talking about Facebook. So if it's TikTok, 1920 by 1080. 1080 by 1920. Sorry, naguguluhan ako. Sulat ko nga. May ano ba tayo dyan, Teasel board? 1080 by 1920. Pag Reels in TikTok. Same as story, yes. 1080 by 1920. Pag Facebook post, 1080 by 1350. Alam mo, na-discover ko yung 1350 2 years after kong nagpo-post ng landscape. So, yung mga minor details na yan, that's one of the things that you need to learn. So basically, RDR was able to learn the value of structure. Can you say that again? Structure lang, ha? Can you say that again? The value of? Cool. Now, let's now proceed. Sorry. So, guys, finally, tapos na tayo sa script. Meron pa tayong dalawa. Okay ba? Kaya pa? Okay. So, now that we already have a script, we now know what to shoot. Tama? So what is the next step? To record it, to shoot it. Now, most of the time, nagsushoot tayo, mukha tayong hostage. It's only because we don't know the basics of shooting a content. And this is what I'm gonna teach you. So, first, I just wanted to show you one specific video na sobrang simple lang ng pagka-shoot, pero ang dating is it's as if I have great lighting. Okay, so watch this video first. And notice kung meron ba akong cut dyan or something. Just check the video and observe.
Now, if you're a parent na may anak na hindi kumakain ng gulay, eat!
Kumain ka ng gulay.
Then you need to watch this video. I think sobrang common sa mga anak natin na hindi kumakain ng gulay. Kasi nga, hindi masarap ang lasa. Aminin mo, kahit ikaw ayaw eh.
Obvious ba?
I'm sure nakaka-relate ka. So, in that case, I have a perfect magic solution for you. This is Dr. Green's Crunchy Veggie Chips. This is chips, pero hindi ito junk food. 100% real vegetables. This is way more healthy than your regular junk food kasi this is packed with nutrients, vegetable fibers. It has super low oil content and it makes vegetable eating easy sa mga anak nyo.
Gusto niyo Dr. Greens, Dr. Greens.
Kaya kung gusto mong kumain ng gulay ang anak mo, get Dr. Green's Crunchy Veggie Chips. This is the veggie magic kids can't resist.
Cool. Palakpakan naman natin yung content na yon. Okay, so that content was just shot and recorded for 15 minutes. I'm sorry? Hindi. Mukha pa ako nasa sasakyan nun. Okay, cool. Pakita ko sa inyo ang behind the scene. So this is now, I'm gonna teach you the shooting, basic shooting style. So write this down and take this into consideration. So basic shooting style. So this was my position. I was at the room. So I don't know, bakit, mukha ba ako nasa sasakyan yan? It's okay. So basically, I have a tripod. This is my camera. This is DJI Osmo. Ginamit ko lang siya kasi bago siya at that time. Pero usually right now, I'm using my phone. iPhone talaga maganda. If you wanna do ads, use phone. Lalo na pag ad content, gumamit ka ng phone. Huwag kang gumamit ng yung DSLR. I have cameras worth like 250, 300 because we have production with clients. Pero when I do ads for my content, phone lang ang gamit ko. I don't know, for some reason, it performs well. I don't know why. So, lahat yung ads na na-target kayo, cellphone lang lahat yun nagamit. It's just that I know how to position myself and how to shoot properly. So, pansin nyo, well-lit ang mukha ko, hindi ako mukhang hostage. Hindi kayo nag-agree? Mukha ba akong hostage? Mapakawalang hiya. Matapos bigyan ng bonus. Okay. So, camera.